Candid, smoke break.
To be
Shit. But I heard some crazy things going on in Atlanta.
Yeah. I didn't know if you
Miss
saw that.
Snacks. Step off. No, get some light.
I was just asking if y'all saw the post. Hood Anchor Ye, it was a crazy shootout in Oakland City. It was like 100 shots let off. Like 100 shots got let off, for real. An Uber driver ended up getting shot, killed. It was because it was a shoot. It was a drive-by shooting or whatever, but he was a collateral damage. When Hood Anchor Ye went around to ask people about it, it was a kid that was begging to get on the camera, and as soon as he asked, well, what you think about what's going on, the young man was like, well, I support the violence.
That's why you need a Joe.
And Hood Anchor Ye went in on his bad behind.
Yeah.
So allegedly, his mama reached out to the little bad boy's mama, reached out to Hood Anchor Ye and was trying to be like, my baby don't act like that. He's not a representation of our family. And everybody in the world was like, he act just like that.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That nigga is bad as fuck. He got bad grades in school. He act like that all the time. He need his ass whooped.
Hey.
So, how y'all feel when it come to these kids, younger than YNs, but still.
How old was he?
Oh, he was like 9, 10.
Yeah.
He was a youngin'. Real desensitized. I feel like the kids are desensitized to the violence, the craziness. Like, 9, talking about I support the violence. I mean, Hood Anchor Ye immediately went off on him. He immediately was like, the hell wrong with you?
Lock him up. You already doing that.
Yeah. That's kind of sociopathic behavior, and
You might want to talk to him about that.
What you're saying is it's too late?
I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's too late.
Jesus.
I used to be a case manager, addiction counselor, and things, and I feel like exposure and experience sometimes is the best teacher for kids, but it's so much harder to expose kids to reality and the good because everybody's busy. Can't nobody afford
to the bad.
They're gonna gravitate to the bad, but they also don't have examples. They don't have their parents. Everybody's busy. Everybody broke. Everybody got 2-3 jobs. This kind of goes back to Reaganomics, but I'm not going to get into that.
As they say, with most kids or development mind, it's easier to gravitate what's easier to obtain.
Yeah.
And negativity is actually a lot easier to obtain.
And it's more fun.
Like, comment, subscribe.
More fun.
It is more fun.
It is more fun.
It's fun being bad sometimes, but the problem is that they don't realize that there's repercussions and there's consequences and
I blame the video games. I just feel like
that's a big part of it.
Because when I was coming up, if you died in a video game, you got to go all the way back to the beginning. Now, if you die, you remanifest immediately.
Facts.
You got unlimited lives.
You feeling triggered back here? What's all these faces about?
Games.
Yeah, you do.
And
So you disagree
niggas
with
need to
that?
learn how to lose. If niggas learn how to lose, they would take life more seriously.
Them N-words right there, right?
Oh, sorry. You're right.
They not, what's the name, bro? They not built for the game. Don't blame the game because they not built for the game.
So you don't agree that the video games could desensitize?
But games are going to exist no matter what.
No, man.
I know somebody that plays Call of Duty,
bro.
Movies, people who imitate movies all the time. Just think about the hood the hood culture, man. They're mostly imitating. Yeah.
Yes, art imitates life and vice versa. People make movies because they've been inspired by something real, and vice versa. The reality turns around and the movies turn around and inspire the rest of reality. There are people who never knew about the hood, never knew about anything going on.
Like people from the suburbs that be acting now.
Yes.
That's like a major thing. Like it's
Baby,
it's more of an act. Like I hate it because I come from the hood, so when I see it, it's like
recognize it.
And see,
I'm mad because we work hard to get out the hood. Like nigga, you wasn't in the hood. Why you perpetrating?
Definitely agree because I grew up in Stone Mountain.
They're Disney-fying.
Disney-fying it, bro. You Disney-fying the hood.
The Stevenson Latonia men back in the day, they was the ones.
That's what I think
they was in mansions.
When they Disney-fied it, they make it seem like.
So you're saying what? The games? These are the games?
I think it's not just the games. The games is part of it.
It's media.
It's part of it.
It's media.
It's really more like the access. I'm gonna say.
That's what I say. Yeah.
It's a product of consumerism.
It's always been. It played a part.
I feel like that's the last one.
We're not gonna put a hierarchy on it. That's like putting a score on sin.
This liquor is worse than this liquor.
Oh my God!
It all plays.
You drinking Hennessy?
I'm not really putting a rank on it, but I'm saying that'd probably be. Oh, I'm sorry. That'd probably be the one that fall off touch because how the rules you say for you. You know how you're supposed to do the exact speed limit, right? But you go over a little bit. I feel like that. You think that's legal? Like you saw, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not that far. Like it's not that deep type shit. The games, I feel like media will play a bigger part. Everybody want to be young boy. Everybody want to be, everybody
Not everybody.
yeah, bigger
but
image. I blame the music.
I do think the music has a bigger
so
influence.
I blame that before.
the music, yes, but
But
also
like we said, we're not trying to rank
No,
it.
no, I'm not
But
trying to rank it, but
I can see what you're saying, though. He like, nigga, protect my game.
Yeah, don't blame them.
Protect the gamers.
There's niggas out here that play the game and that's not killers that don't want to, that still play GTA 5. We all don't want to be them people in GTA 5.
All right, so
Like,
better yet,
and also people don't have access to games.
What about the, let's say, because where you coming from is more of a, I guess, I can't be influenced by it, but let's say a younger mind that's really influenced.
Old.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Because we're basing it off a 9-year-old. That's what the story is based on. So you don't think that the younger minds are more easily influenced by the games and things that they're putting right in front of them?
I would say like Minecraft. Like,
No, some of them have
Minecraft.
access to Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They got access to the older games. Some of them have older siblings and etc.
So the issue with this woman is her son was outside. She wasn't even home.
Hold on, I want to get an answer on that. Do you think
I'm
the
getting there.
games will have more of an influence, especially for the younger kids? Because that's pretty much what we're basing it off. Because they don't just start out, in the streets. Nah, the games is in the house. You know what I'm saying? So we saying the influence, could you see that?
You saying 9-year-old, like, you're not really playing the game at
If they're
5.
playing like...
The 9-year-old is really downloading music?
What? This is a different, this is a different generation. There's no toys. It's not really toys
I
like that.
understand that, but they listen to music too now. They listen to music now too. They're not just playing games now at this point.
I do have a question.
No,
I do have a question because I'm an older lady. I game old school. Back in my day, when I was a young whippersnapper.
From the 1900s.
We used to, right, in the 1900s. We used to have to buy video games. Like, we used to have to go to GameStop and get the games. Now, to my understanding nowadays, I don't know.
Download them.
You just download them. So, hypothetically speaking, if a parent
already has their access,
already has the open access, they just give them a game and they're gone all the time. Do you think a child is more likely to download Tetris or Call of Duty?
Who's regulated?
Or Grand Theft Auto? Like, what's the cooler thing?
For all that anyway, like you have your parents know.
But a lot of the times the kids know how to work the
So by the time they know how to type,
you think a 9-year-old will know how to put in a password?
I'm not saying that, but if by the time he know how to put in music, the password to his own game.
Kids are different, bro.
They can listen to music.
They start with tech now.
9 years old.
It's different now.
Yeah.
Nah, but honestly, think what you were doing when you were 9 years old.
I know what I was doing at 9 years old.
They into tech, like, they get put in, like, literally right in front of them.
And that an enhancement, advancing, going up. So how is that?
It's not. It's an influence. It's an influence that starts early. That's outside. So it's an outside influence. So whatever is being put in front of them, whatever that outside influence may be, it can influence their development. So that's when you're the most influenced. Like, you could be influenced
the game.
the most.
Okay, that's cool.
No, as
But
a
if
kid,
they don't have any supervision, then they have access to.
So let's just say certain adult genre then.
Right, we're not blaming
It's definitely an adult. No, it's definitely an adult fault. Are we saying like those games that, let's say if it's not,
if I have control of that.
No. So you moving it. You moving it.
He's
now you putting
it
we're not knocking the responsibility of the parent.
Okay.
But we're saying the influence from the video game. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm not saying it's a good parent that's gonna put GTA in front of them. You know what I mean?
And then also, respectfully, as someone who's worked with children and families, the 0 to 10s, really not 0, but I'll say the 2 to 12s. They aren't the ones that are walking around with the phone and the iPod, and they're not like consuming so much music because they don't really develop that angst that has them listening
that
to
hurt.
Like they might be going through the development and having the hurt, but by the time they get to high school, or even late middle school, getting on the bus by themselves, yes, they are listening to more music, they're influenced by more music because they have more access to music. So like when you're 2 to 12, you want to do things that are interactive. Therefore, the kids are on the games. They might be on Roblox or Minecraft or whatever, but they also can be on Fortnite and Call of Duty and whatever they have the password to. If my parents...
You think Fortnite... I'm sorry to interrupt, but you think Fortnite is like a So that's what I'm saying.
I don't think any.
Nah, I mean,
I don't think
personally,
anything about.
Nah, overall, hold up, like, cause I think we getting distracted by the video game, and I don't think that's the main thing. Like, it's just part of a reason or influence.
Imagine how bad like the violence of the game got to be like.
Adult game. We already said Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty. Anything that's probably too mature. Anything that you know that if they actually rate mature, they shouldn't have that. You shouldn't have access to it.
Subscribe.
Driving games like those, you know what I'm saying? It's too crazy.
Crazy. I hear you.
But overall, it's really pretty much it's the young development of the brand. Pretty much what we saying, the young kids.
It's more basically.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I don't even, like I said, I'm kind of with you. Like, I don't think I have video games, and I got people that play video games that are younger. But I do think they need, like I said, the parents need to control what they have access to.
Yes.
That's definitely on the parent.
Okay.
But the influence from, because sometimes it's not. Because I had friends, and they had games that I didn't have in my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that influence from that video game, it doesn't necessarily fall on the parent's fault.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's multiple different influences out there.
Right.
Yeah, but I think the media in general is different. And the kids nowadays, because we were talking about when we grew up, everything was different. I know when you grew up, shit was different. Now it's like 10 times different because I feel like the kids are growing up faster in lifestyle and not education. So they're learning about what's going on in the streets. They're learning about things they shouldn't.
Right.
And that's what's influencing them. That's why the education has dropped and the street activity has increased. And that's what I see. Like, it's not just one single thing, but it's an accumulation of all of these things going together.
And I think our worlds used to be different. Like, again, when I was a young whippersnapper,
They used to keep it separate.
Everything was separate. Now
Yeah,
everybody's on the same internet. They're on the same algorithm. All you have to do is like something, and
Inclusivity.
it just includes everybody. There was some video online, and this person was like, the kids are watching the parents, but the parents aren't watching the kids.
Knocking the shit out of you and your bitch.
So that's why the kids want
That
to
is a
Galentine's.
fact.
The kids want to turn 16 and get an Airbnb, get pop bottles, and go to the club. When I was 16, you know, I grew up in super sweet 16, so I had quinceañera dreams. I wanted a limo to pull up and for real to hop out, you know.
It's literally 10 times different in this world. But for real, y'all gonna have to let us know what y'all think in these comments. It's crazy out here, but overall, hopefully, if you are a parent, please check on what they're watching. Check on their influences. You know,
it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?
That's a classic.
I feel like they outside more than the game then.
You know
The game, y'all
your
was supposed to be
children
the game talk. My fault.
Anybody got? Don't mess up his games, man. Don't mess up the
I
games.
have a question.
Yeah, question.
What did the mama say?
Oh, she was going off. She was saying, you know, he don't act like that all the time. He not like that. You shouldn't have put my baby on camera.
Yeah.
Everybody told her.
Yeah. Like, she was really kind of going off about it, but she also was like, I wasn't there. I was at work. I be at work. And Hood Anchor Ye was like, he was outside begging me to be on camera for an hour. I kept telling him, no. And he was so rambunctious. He was so passionate. He was like, man, come on. Let me go ahead and interview you, for him to get on camera and immediately act the fool. You know, kids be excited to show out.
They want their 5 minutes.
They want their viral moment. They feel like virality equals money.
And that'll be the last point, because I think the virality of what they see online is, which I think that's the biggest influence of what all kids are actually doing right now, from the fighting, from the gun violence, all of that is actually accessible online, from the twerking to the body, you know what I'm saying?
That did start with us,
There's
you know.
no one side.
We had
Not the
twerk game and World
Not the
Star.
game.
Yeah.
Not
So
the
it
game.
definitely was our
It
generation.
was our
Yeah.
generation. We
Exactly.
made that.
They
first.
wasn't playing the
We, you know what I'm
game.
saying? The
They
internet
wasn't
just made it
playing
more
the game.
open.
But the
That's what I'm
internet
saying.
was
was
paying
outside.
more
Exactly.
back then.
It was.
It was, you know.
Exactly.
But
Data has become the new currency.
It's not like you was
so
out
the
there.
kids
Data is
are
a real
confused.
currency.
The kids think that, oh, okay, well, if I get 100,000 views, that means I get $100,000, and that's not how it goes.
And they don't care
Don't do it
about
the
doing
game.
it the wrong way or however
He's still stuck on
however
the
they make
game.
their family look. That's what I get out of it, because I just refuse to embarrass my family when I was a
So
kid.
you
Propose to Call of Duty
Shame.
later.
That's still
Shame is gone.
Shame.
Shame, we need shame back.
Damn, they're gonna have to-
Shame.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
That's still not the game. I'm just
Are
saying.
you still talking about
Game
that?
still on
real
the
bad.
game.
Shit, y'all gonna let us know. This is Candid.
Bad phones about that shit, but never the game.
Candid smoke break. He's still on that game. But yo, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to do the things: like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget that. And until next time, peace.